nights outside my window, wishing that today was tomorrow, thinking up of every reason, but the doctor sees right through my treason. So I get up and do what I'm told. I suddenly can't feel my cold, so I see what this day has to hold. The day my life began, walking up into the room, wondering if this is my tune. Afraid to speak, I close my eyes, and sure enough the feeling dies. Then you stood up in front of me with a smile I love to see, and I knew this was meant to be. On the day my life began, with you waiting outside, with your pulse on the phone, with you waiting back there, wondering will I make it home, with you asking me the questions about the songs that I sang on the day my life began. 15 years may have changed, but that feeling still remains. Different song, different man, so I stood there, did the best that I can. And he stood up in front of me, gave me that smile, relieved to see, and I knew this was where I'm meant to be. Another day my life began, with you waiting outside, with your pulse on the phone, with you waiting back there, wondering will I make it home, with you asking me the questions about the songs that I sang on the day my life began. The biggest day of my life was taking you by my side. I hope to God you feel the same. I'm so afraid to say your name. You stood up in front of me and smiled and looked at me, and I knew this was meant to be. On the day my life began, with you waiting outside, with your pulse on the phone, with you waiting back there, wondering will I make it home, with you asking me the questions about the songs that I sang on the day my life began, with you waiting outside, with your pulse on the phone, with you waiting back there, wondering will I make it home, with you asking me the questions about the songs that I sang on the day my life began. On the day my life began, that was the day my life began. Hello and welcome back to the Colm Keegan Show here on Celtic Music Radio. Well, you're all very welcome, and I hope you've had a nice week, whether you're listening to the show for the first time or if you're coming back each week. You're all very, very welcome back. We've got a stellar lineup as always for you today. I'll be playing some of the Celtic Festival headline acts that you typically hear in North America each summer, including the likes of Wee Banjo 3, Aoife Scott and many more. So stay tuned. I'll also be playing an excerpt of a chat that I had with a very close friend of mine, and one of the most musical and creative people I know during our podcast excerpt section of the show. If you think I know who I'm talking about, well, send in your guesses on Instagram, Twitter or Facebook. Just search for my handle, Colm Keegan Music, and I look forward to seeing if your guesses are correct. We're also continuing our memorable moments at concerts theme from last week. If anyone was listening last week, you might already be familiar with what we're looking for, but if you have any memorable moments from a concert, I want to hear about it. If it's the first concert you were ever at, did anything happen on stage? Was there anything memorable in the audience or before or after the show that you want to share with us? You can get in touch, again, either via social media if the story is short enough, or else if it's a little bit longer, you can email it to me at colm.keegan@celticmusicradio.net. colm.keegan@celticmusicradio.net. That's memorable moments at concerts, and I look forward to hearing some of your stories, and I'll read them out during the show for you today if you get them in on time before the show ends. But to kickstart us off, we're going with Irish band Billow Wood. I had the pleasure of seeing these guys a few years ago in 2018, I believe, in Milwaukee, and I really think you'll enjoy this one. It's great.